shitty mic, but we're gonna have to make do. Alright, so come on, man. What's wrong with my mouse? Alright, cool. So I'm going to do a weekly analysis. I'm going to analyze the past week on replay mode. Obviously, just went straight up, but I'm just going to mark out all my directional triggers for when I want to enter, observe, or potentially rebound short. Obviously, there's no expansive shorts here. I guess this is the daily though, but yeah. So that'll be on the 30 min. So yeah, just a weekly review. Just sharpen up my backtesting skills. Sorry, sharpen up my directional analysis. What? Friday, Saturdays. Wait. This is not 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? Friday. Monday. Started here. I wonder why. Last week. Alright. Alright. The black and replay tool. This might be a long video, but obviously I traded a bit of this during the week, so I kind of know generally what's happening. Certain areas I might be a little bit more familiar, but it's still good practice. So I'm going to start with the 4 hour, just do like an overall trend analysis. Goddamn. Alright. So we're in this range. We had a break in market structure here. Damn, what do I block those? I'm gonna pause this real quick. Why is it on pause? Does it pause? Is it on pause? Alright, we're back. Alright, let's full screen this bit. So, just for context sake, we had an LGR close through with this expansive LGC. From here on out, on the 4 hour, I am looking for a higher low for continuation up. We've got a nice high low here. I think this swept something. No, it didn't sweep anything. But yeah, so this was the range, I guess. This low didn't get broken. We had an LGR that closed through this, indicating rebalance might be about to complete. Nice spike down, took out that low, another LGR. We're going to sweep with that. LGC, something like that. That's the only sweep thing. We got a nice LGR here. At this point, it's like, okay, rebalance is about to be complete. And we were making new highs. So now from lower highs and lower lows, from lower highs and lower lows to higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and expecting a higher low here. So it's a bit of a bullish trend right now. We have right here an LGR, which I would get into a bit of observation phase right here. But then again, it's a bullish trend. So we're marking as a 4 hour LG. It's for context sake. And get on the 30 minute. This is going to be a long ass video. I'm trying to make it quicker. There's some coffee. Alright, let's go. So we have this low that I'd like to see taken out. As of now, on the 30-minute, we had this. Okay, I'm not going to analyze all this, but it's clearly just trending down. This is an LGC that he swept, he rebalanced into before continuation down. So from here, sweep, swing, LGC, LGR, I'm marking that as a short DT. Obviously, keep in mind it's a rebalance short. The trend is up on the 4-hour high time frame, but it's a 30-minute, so we can still take shorts. It's all good. So shorts. We got a LGC here with a failure to continue, and then another failure to continue with an LGR. Get an aggregation here. I'd go with observation. Oh, that's actually where the week starts. I forgot. So I'd start the week off observing 30-minute. I'm not trying to look for any setup straight away. Again, we are aggregating this LGC. Alright. I'd like to see. I'm not going to say what I'd like to see. I'm just going to react to what price gives me. So we had another LGR. A little bit more weakness. High-low sweep. An LGC. So I kind of want to see a rebalance. A sweep of one of these highs or the LGC high before I get a DT towards. Okay, so we got a sweep. Yeah. At the EQ. This is also at Sydney Open. Oh, sorry, Tokyo Open. So a little bit of confluence there. LGC that closed right, engulfing that closed right through that candle, and the LG level. I'll probably take that as a DT. Show the two. Failure to continue. Continuation. And yeah, we're moving down nice. So it's my first little dopamine hit for the day. Being right for once. Alright, so this is a failure to continue, and then a bullish candle. So I kind of want to see what's in the range. Yeah. Seems slow. So we have so we're close through that LGC here, the 44-hour LGC. We got this 30-minute LG level. We got this level as well. We got this LGC. This is the LGC that's aggregating within right now. That's important to mark. So yeah, it's failing to enter. It's rejected from the LG. So we'll see what happens from here. I'm going to be observing. But it's going to be like a soft observation. If I see any setups here, if I see any like sweeps or anything within this kind of range, we might just need a little shallow rebalance before continuation. Internal rebalance level, failing to pass through, failing to break out of the internal rebalance level. And that's the only LG gap available in this range. So after this, I'd be looking for shorts around this area. Not aggressively, but I'd be looking for moves down. Alright, so we get a close through here. I'd like to see one more level. If I'm being aggressive, I'll take that as a long TT. Otherwise, I would want to see another level of another LGC for confirmation. And we got another LGC, so there we go. We're longing now. Straight up. We're going to close through this level as well. Seems like trend might be reversing. It's a bit of an analogy. Alright. Continuation. There we go. So we're having trouble breaking through this high. So we set something, set the high. That's a high sweep. I don't really take high sweeps, especially with a bullish move like this. Even though you might still roll down, I'm just gonna be cautious and just wait for the high low. It's still a bullish trend, so I'm just my bias is still bullish. It just shows me that price needs to rebalance a little bit before it continues up. Alright, so we got an LDR, and then we got an LGC, assessing this. So this is the biggest expansive LG, which needs to be tested, which is tested right there. Failure to continue. Expansion still. Oh, I forgot to add my observation. Let me observe from this level. Alright. I would take rebound shorts here. I'd be comfortable taking rebound shorts here, but I'm only looking out for with trend. So that's failure to continue. Another bullish candle. Another candle. Okay, that's disgusting. We got a sweep. Internal rebound over here as well. Inside candle. LGR, high, low, swing, confirmation, another LGC, LGR. Alright, this looks like a high, low, LGC. I would actually be comfortable looking for longs from this level. It seems like rebalance may be complete. Surface low. Tested the candle that closed through this LG level. It's usually a sensitive level so candles, expansive LGCs that close through origin of expansion. So this candle is the origin of this expansion. So candles that close through these levels, so this one, are extremely sensitive levels generally. So we got a sweep of that candle, and then we got a bunch of aggregation and a breakthrough that. So I'm fairly confident that price will be going up from here. I should pause that. Alright, so no, it failed to continue. continuation. So just because I got a bullish GT doesn't mean I'd still expect another spike low taking out these lows. Like it's the same thing with like when you have an aggregation model. You have an LGR, LGs and the spike, or the sweep, and then the LGC. So the sweep can be, as long as it doesn't close through these levels, I'm kind of my theory, my bias still stands. So right now we're approaching a sensitive level. Obviously this is a BLGC. Internal notes. So these levels are the levels on big candles like those are very sensitive. Alright. So we got an LGR here, we got a sweep with this. Might need a bit of a rebalance. There aren't any gaps here. But then again, this is the LGC that caused the move up, so I would want to see a rebalance down there. Otherwise, we can just get continuation. So we've got a sweep here, LGR, LGC. I'd continue for longs to be honest, but I'd still be cautious. Alright, we got a high sweep. The level still hasn't got tested. Close through. Nice, that's confirmation of the trend. So happy to see that. Now we'd be targeting, next level would be targeting with this level. Got a bit of LG. And obviously the external levels there, which I should have marked earlier. Alright, so you tend to see a lot of this usually when you get it close through an LG level, liquidity gap level, especially if it's a very sensitive level, you get an immediate rejection from that. The rejection isn't like a counter trend expansion, like reversal of trend, so to speak. It's usually a rebalance. This usually I love to see. Actually look out for moves like this where you get close through and then you get a rejection to the opposite side, because that just shows that you might get an opportunity a little bit lower to catch the move, the continuation move. So I like to see this. The LG, I don't know if it's going to be that deep of a rebalance, but yeah, we've got to sweep with that, I guess. But yeah, might have gotten a setup here. Trend up, just going straight up. Straight there, lovely. This was Tuesday, but I remember trading this. Actually, yeah, there was a setup here, there was a setup here, and there was a setup here as well. So the same thing just occurred here. So we got a close through this LG gap, and we got a nice rebalance into this candle. And we're getting a continuation, I know, because I traded this. Damn, we're gonna edit this shit out. Oh God, I'm getting sick. Alright, well, continuation. Alright, let me just zoom out, and obviously I know it's on up, but I want to mark out the external levels, targets, things I'll be kind of like aiming for. So over here, prices over here, and mark out all the LGCs that I need to take note of. Go, there's one here. Not much going on here. I also use 4-hour levels, especially if there's no, a lot of times when there's no 30-minute levels, I'm just going to mark out the 4-hour ones because, yeah, high time frame is generally more respected. by the market. Alright, so I don't know how deep, how high we got to go up, but I feel like we ended the week pretty breaking highs, so I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, there's all the targets. I'm going to stop here actually. I'll mark this level as a sweep. So just keep it at that for now. I don't want to go too far up. Alright. It's definitely close through somewhere here. This level. Actually, there's a big gap between these two levels, but still important. Alright. I should have done this before I started the video. Oh my god. I swear I feel like I'm getting sick. We went after production video later. This video is trash. Alright. So, gotta move up. Still going higher from here. Oh, that's ugly. Failure to continue. Alright, we've got the sweep there. Price is struggling. Still moving up though, so we'll take that. Got a sweep with that. Sweep formed. LGC, nice, as you can see. Oh yeah, so it's showing a bit of weakness. I'll kind of move there from here. I wouldn't be trading this anyway because it's past my session, but need to analyze the whole chart. Continue, fails continue, fail continue, fail continue. I hate when that shit happens. But it makes sense, obviously, if you trade order blocks, this is a very order blocky order block. Order aggregation from this candle, so it makes sense. I was actually awake for this trade. I think it was around 10 p.m. Sorry, yeah, 10:30. I remember when this happened. I was expecting a rebound start there, but not that violent. So we got an LGR from there. Honestly, from here on out, obviously I'd be observing from here. And I'm still observing. So this is just a bit choppy price action. I don't like it. It's kind of crazy. I think this is a CPI. This might have been the CPI. But yeah, some more crazy shit happened later on during the week. So yeah. Alright, so this kind of price action kind of puts me off into it a bit. Yeah, we got a sweep. I just like to keep in mind that the trend is still bullish. We're aggregating within this LGC. We swept the low of the LGC, so I want to see the price take out the high. I'm still unsure as to what price wants to do though, but I'm still long biased. Even though we've got clown trail LGR, we've got another LGR here, high low. It's just a bit of a messy price action. So generally when this happens, I kind of just wait till I see something that's like a definitive trigger where I'll be like, okay, now I'm fairly certain that it's going either up or down. Um, yeah. So again, another sweep of the LGC low. Got a swing. Got an LGC. Right? Yeah, got an LGC. I would hesitantly mark that as a bullish DT. I try not to look at directional trees as like black and white. So this is a DT. This is like sometimes I have observational DTs where I'm like, if I see a good enough setup while I'm in observation, I will take it. This is not one of those cases. The same thing with like bullish or bearish DTs. I'd be like, if I see a really good setup, I'm going to take it. I'm more inclined to long than I'd like to see like a setup. If that makes sense. All right. Obviously, for confirmation, I'd like to see close through this level, but sometimes I like front running shit, you know. So this is the open of Sydney, and we got a nice sweep at the LG level. Yeah, I'm kind of observing. Definitely not looking set up. So we should just a bit of sideways action here. Some BS going down. Okay. Got a nice sweep here. The LGC low origin. Actually, I really guess. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened here. It's kind of fucked me up. My bias is still long. Okay. This is an interesting zone. Yeah, I didn't pause this for real. Alright, we're back. I'm getting sick. Confirmed. Alright, so we got a sweep here, LGR. I'm actually gonna go through. I'm gonna go through my thought process while I was trading this earlier to this week, and the observations I made after reanalyzing, because I was wrong. Just spoiler alert. So we're still at this level. We're aggregating this LG. This is a bit of interesting price action. We failed to get there. I don't even know if we tested it. I don't think we even tested it. We've got this LG rejection levels. Okay, so this is something XP always says. Levels don't get front ran. This level is definitely going to get tested. Maybe not now. Obviously, we've got to close through the EQ. It's kind of looking like it wants to move down. I was looking for longs throughout. From here, I was looking for longs, especially from here. I was looking for longs. So I did mark this LGC as well, maybe seeing a sweep of the low. And then we get close through. I should have, in hindsight, I should have went on observation here. I think I was still looking for longs. That's stupid. And then here, I just gave up. I'm like, no, I don't know what the fuck's happening here. I don't know what's going on. I did get a high-low sweep. So I was like, I'd like to see some confirmation for continuation. But then we got an LGR. Then we got a spike down. Yeah. And a nice move down. So let me just finish the whole day and then just go over what happened. So we got an LGR. Alright, now I would say this is definitely a bullish to do. That was just a sweep, obviously. And I'm going to start. From here on out, I'm going to start longing till these highs and external levels. I'm just going to continue. That level got tested. Failure to continue, rejected from there. This looks kind of scary. You can see it like this, obviously. Having trouble breaking through this, but fear not, we're in a bullish trend. Gotta remember we're in a bullish trend. And 30-minute price action, one 30-minute candle doesn't determine, can't just like reject this whole up move that we've been having over the last few days. So yeah, pretty much just goes up from here, I'm pretty sure. I'll do this later. So shit, 30 minutes. It's a long ass video. Not even halfway there. This is still, it's Wednesday. Alright. So this was confusing. And I ignored all this until I saw this move down. I saw a sweep of the low, of the LGC low, with an LGR, with an LGC. So I took this as a long DT, as you can see. Something to note, price wants to rebalance. So we're at a certain area where price wants to rebalance down. You'd think this is rebalance completion, but a lot of times you don't like that. So just to keep in mind, bearish LGC, we've got another LGC here. So this is an LGC, we got a rebalance, failed to break those highs, another move down. So this is a bearish trend. This is lower lows, higher lows, lower lows, and this is a flow continuation. So this candle, this LGC closed through this LGC low, so that's bearish LGC stacking. From here on out, I probably should have had a short DT over here, expecting a rebalance. So we got a spike, expecting a rebalance within this LGC, which we got. We got a rebalance in this LGC, got a spike, got a sweep at the sensitive level. Probably I wouldn't want to trade this anyway because it's the start of my session. And then we got a nice move down, we got a sweep of that low. So price, I guess, wanted to go a little bit higher. So I think that also got swept. And then it got rejected. So there was a setup here to short, and there was also a setup here to short. If you think this might be a little bit aggressive because the first move down, and it's also a rebound short. It's not a with trend trade. So I'm not completely disappointed with how I approached this because my bias was long. My directional analysis was technically correct. I was just wrong that price needed a little bit more deeper rebounds. So we got that here. We got a setup here. We got a setup here. Both 3-hour setups, which are nice. And then we got a sweep of low or something like that. It was super well, yeah. So same thing I spoke about earlier. The candle, usually the candle that closes through this. Well, this time it's a small candle, but like with any LGC that closes through LG level or like around the LG level is usually extremely sensitive. So price likes to rebounds down to it. I did that here, but I guess I just need another deeper rebound. So we get that nice spike, LGR, LGC, and we're off to the races. So it's fairly good to continue from here. Not anymore. Then we got some stupid ass price action here. Some stupid bullish candles. I don't like seeing these unless I'm in a trade. I love seeing these when I'm in a trade, but if I'm not, I'm hunting for setups. These aren't very nice to see. Got a sweep. I forgot to have my levels marked. So we're going to close through here, which is nice. I think we'll all set up over here as well. Just go straight up, a little break, a little interlude. 35-minute video. We're back. I need burp. Sparkling water. Excuse me. Okay. So we move it up. Look how nice this, by the way. Look how nice this looks. How nice of a rebalance. Expansion, clear expansion, rebalance. Obviously, sideways, ugly price action, very choppy. But we got to set up here, and our sessions were kind of we had opportunities in each of these sessions. If we're trading New York, this would have been fucked. I would not want to be trading around here. Trading around whatever. But yeah, nice expansion, nice rebounds, expansions, bread and butter. Alright, so price is this is what I like to see. The levels being front run means I will get an opportunity somewhere lower. So we've got an LG out here. We've got to close through that level as well, I think. I don't know if it did. Yeah, it did. I'd like to see a sweep of this or this LGC close through that level. So sensitive level, like I said earlier. Bruh, forgot about this. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so just to go back, obviously we got to close through that, kind of like origin with the spike. So it would have been an observation from here if I was awake. What is this? See, I thought all the volatility issue was done over here, the CPI, but there's some other news thing going on here, I guess. Alright, so I'm just observing from here. Super price action. This kind of, like I said, this kind of price action confuses me. I agree within this LGC. Still a bullish trend. We need to get close through this level. This is the origin of the expansion. We've got to sweep the LGC. Swing formed. We've got an LGC here. I would look for longs, to be honest, from here. Very hesitantly. Obviously, I only want to look for high probability longs like after a confirmation, which would be a close through this internal rebalance level. But for now, I'll happily take some longs from here. Another LGC. Let's see with the EQ. Oh no, that's an LGC again. Got a sweep there. We close back into the EQ of that LGC. Obviously, this is a sensitive level because it's that previous LG level. So I'm going to take this kind of seriously. Spike. So that's a spike, sweep, swing. LGC. I think price is down for a deeper rebalance, to be honest. Yeah, so I'd have a short DT. If there was an opportunity to short here, I think there was actually while I was trading it this week. I don't know, this is a mess, so I'm just gonna. What is that? Oh shit. So yeah, short DT. So we're shorting. Got a fair continue here. Ooh, we got a spike after the fair continue. Got a nice sweep. Okay. Still got some aggregation within this level. Spike sweep. We're closer to LG. C, EQ. I'm gonna observe from here. I'm gonna observe. I don't know, something's about to happen. Go to LGR. Got a nice sweep. swing. That's what I want to see. We're logging from here. Targets at this level and this level and those levels, so we can get rid of bullish trend. So nice and easy. LGR. So let's just see why that rejected. So we're still targeting this level for now. Obviously a bit of a sensitive level here. Might just need a rebound. I'm not going to take this as a short. I'm going to try to short this, obviously. So price coming back down here. See, you don't. A lot of times you just don't get option, even though you can anticipate certain things happening right here. You just don't get setups. You don't get opportunities. So it's disappointing, but. So we're going to spike inside the original expansion and a big move up. I hate this shit. Actually, I was waiting for a setup here and I missed out because there was some nice. Actually, I'm just going to go back to 5 minutes real quick. There was some nice price action, but there wasn't a sweep, so I couldn't take it. Even after seeing this, I'm so tempted to take this, but it's not a part of my strategy. So I'm just going to stick with my strategy, obviously, if I want to be profitable. Anyway, we got continued expansion. Got to close through there. Got a 2. Continue that shit. Bullish. Testing, close through. Strong. Alright, so this was Friday. Yes, I actually didn't trade this at all. So, I've been a little side note. I've been using the 4-hour a lot recently for analyzing the 30-minute, and now that I'm going through the 30-minute chart, as long as I'm aware of the overall trend of what's been happening over the last few days, I really don't need that. I feel like the 4-hour chart or higher time frame charts aren't really as necessary. I think it's just it gives you more analysis paralysis, anything more variables. I feel like in trading you kind of want to simplify things as much as you can. So I think it's probably best to stay on the 30-minute for directional analysis only. I'm not looking at the 4-hour unless we're at sensitive levels or certain periods. Alright, so we're going to close through this LDC. So this was obviously a continue from this. Then I don't know if there was a failure to continue from that. No, it was close through, but go close through here. So from here, I'd be observing from the open of Sydney. I want to see a rebalance into. We're going to close through that LJ. I don't know what's going on here. Obviously, it's still a bullish trend. This is our target. So we're going to fail and continue. We're going to sweep of some sort of years candle. Yeah, sweep of that. So essentially, aggregating this LGC. Got a sweep of the high. And we're going to close through the low. So I'd take rebounds shorts here, to be honest. Rebounds shorts, but then I'll pretty hesitant as well. Alright, that's further confirmation. Got an LGC that closer to the EQ, and this nice wiki candle. That's confirmation that price probably wants to rebound a little bit further down before it moves up. Excuse me. Alright, move down, got a sweep, take notes. Okay, the sweep of the LGC high. Might have got it, if I'm still short, might have got it set up there. My targets obviously would be this LG. My target would actually be the high of this LG because it's close through. This is a big expensive candle. Alright, we got another LGC. See, this is the thing with rebalance shorts or rebalance trades. It's just a little bit, price action is a little bit choppy. You might get your target hit, but it's definitely just low probability because you want to be taking trades and then see expansive moves like that. You don't want to have to see sideways price action. I feel like it takes a toll on your mental capital, which is not worth it because like this is the start of the session. Maybe I'm taking a short here and I'm just like, oh shit, I'm in a short, blah blah. Like my targets, this that, and then later on in the session you'll get a really good opportunity to get a with trend trade up, and you might just be scared to take it because you've exerted all your mental capacity, and you just miss out on opportunities. That happened to me a lot over the last few weeks. But yeah, a little side note. LGR. I don't know. I'd be kind of cautious here because obviously. Oh shit! Am I getting a call? Pause. Okay, we're back. Interesting water. It's gonna be a whole 1 hour video. Goddamn, bro. Alright. Alright, so we're already within this candle. Right now, I'm getting a bit scared of my shorts right now because the price action, we're going to close through this. Well, we're going to close through the EQ. Then we got to swing. Might need to see it sweep this high and then a move down again. Otherwise, there we go. Got what we wanted. Got to sweep the high, swing. Okay, but we're going down. Well, that's why you don't take rebounds trades, counter trend trades. Stay with trend. So I guess it might have been a close through here. We might have just got on a high low. I don't know, I'll check it out. I'll check it out in 5 minutes. But seeing a candle like this, especially after seeing this, you kind of, I don't know, might have got fucked there. So we got that. We got this failure to continue. Levels being front run again. What? Bruh. High price action like this. Well, this whole week, every single day, this shit like this going down. Alright, so okay, let's just stay with trend. Still a bullish trend. Sweep. This is the swing. We're aggregating this swing. High, low relative to. Alright, let's just take a spike, a swing, LGC. I wouldn't trade this, but I'd say we're long from here to this level. But this kind of price action I'd definitely avoid. Although the swing, this is all happening at the start of London, which is one of my high quality trading periods, HQTPs. I just made the acronym up. And that's when like a lot of times if you see a trend reversal or like certain price action, I just kind of take a little bit more seriously at those levels. When it's like in the middle of nowhere, like mid-Asia, I'm kind of like, I don't know. So I'd actually be somewhat confident in taking it further up from here. The failure to continue, not good. Oof. Oof. A bit of aggregation. Looks very rebouncy, so I like that. Yep, nice move up. Got sweep. It's LGC, so I think this can't be fine. Right, there we go. Hit our target. Lovely. We've got failure continue, failure continue. So these are both failure continues. So if we go down, we're aggregating this candle. I knew it. Probably says a level, failing to continue. Spike down into the PQ. Sweeping below. Again, bullish trend. Again, there's a bullish trend, so well. So I'm still targeting higher levels from here. Swing formed. Sweep. Swing OPC. Engulfing. Bruh. I was zoning from here. I'm done for the week. Over here, to be honest. What a tough week. Stupid price, actually. Alright, so it seems the price rejecting. Close back into this LG gap. Close through this LGC level. It seems like price might be reversing this level. Or just might need to, obviously it's like a really bullish trend, so it might just need to aggregate this kind of move. So, but I don't know. It's Friday, right? Saturday? When does it end? Oh wait, so like I said, this LGC that closed through that level, sensitive level, I want to see rebounds in there. So it might just be a spike down for rebounds. So test the EQ, swing LGC, LGR. I'd be like, okay, to look longs. I'd still be very cautious because this does not look very nice. Let me just mark that wrong. Bit of lucky team. Alright, nice. The LGR at this level, so the level. It's very rebouncy, kind of scared to be honest. I feel like, yeah. I know what shit's happening. I just sense it. I just need a rebalance. I can see a rebalance into this candle. Oh, that's it. Alright. So I've actually noticed, it's almost done, almost a 1 hour video. I've noticed that during, so at the end of the week, price is usually it's never like, when it closes the trend, it kind of ends in a way that it could go either way. So this could just reject from this expensive LGC, or this could just continue up from here. I feel like it's not going to just continue straight up, obviously. Where I feel like this is an LGR, we might have a sweep or like a nice spike down, a bit more aggregation and continuation up. So you can definitely go either way from here. But yeah, that's my analysis on replay. So I feel like I did pretty well with with my directional analysis. But trading is not only directional analysis, it's also execution. So the entry chart, which is for me the 5 minute. A lot of times I'm right with direction. My directional analysis is fairly correct. except for that Tuesday. This kind of price action to kind of mess me up over here. But my directional analysis usually are on point. It's usually my entries, and just the whole execution psychology aspect, like sitting in front of a screen for like 12 hours ish and trying to find setups, sometimes trying to force setups, sometimes see a setup that you were targeting that you missed out on because you needed to go to the toilet. Obviously, you got like a short window of entering a trade on a 5 minute. So seeing things like that, and then like wanting to redeem yourself and like rushing into another setup, like there's a lot of psychological aspects that come with it. If it was just like straight replay, and you could just make money on straight replay, but just like skip, candle, oh, this is the setup, A1 setup, blah blah. I feel like I'd be a millionaire, but I gotta learn how to pace myself, and yeah, that's it. It's a long ass video. End it there. It's probably like big ass file. Yeah. So we're starting the week. I'm not gonna do no forecasting. Done. See ya.